Have you ever pondered on the significance of security in Spring Boot applications? What if your application's sensitive data gets exposed, or worse, tampered with? A rather discomforting thought, isn't it? Today, we embark on a journey to understand and implement security in a Spring Boot application. Firstly, it's crucial to grasp the essence of Spring Security. It's a powerful and highly customizable framework that aids in securing your applications. It's not just about securing your application from unauthorized access, but also providing ways to handle it. The first step in our journey is setting up the Spring Boot application. Incorporate the Spring Boot Starter Security dependency in your Maven or Gradle file, a remarkable tool that automatically adds security to your application. With the dependency in place, the next step is configuring Spring Security. It involves creating a configuration class. This class should extend the Web Security Configurer Adapter class, an initial step towards custom security configuration. Now override the configure method in your class. Here, you can specify the routes you want to secure. For instance, to secure all routes, use HTTP authorized requests, any request, authenticated. This line of code ensures that every request needs authentication. When it comes to authentication, Spring Security offers a range of options. However, a common choice is in-memory authentication, a simple username and password stored in the memory. Achieving this requires overriding another method, Configure Global. In the Configure Global method, invoke the Authentication Manager Builder's in-memory authentication method, then add a user and password. Remember, this is a basic example and might not suit a production environment. Moving on, what happens when someone tries to access a secured route? They encounter a login form. By default, Spring Security provides a basic form. However, you can customize it. To do so, create a controller class and a corresponding HTML file for the login form. Finally, handle successful and unsuccessful login attempts. On successful authentication, the user should proceed to their desired page. On failure, they should return to the login form with an error message. Spring Security provides default handlers, but you can customize them in the configuration class. And voila! You now have a basic understanding of implementing security in Spring Boot applications. To recap, we started with setting up the Spring Boot application, then moved on to configuring Spring Security. We discussed securing routes, in-memory authentication, and customizing the login form. Lastly, we talked about handling login attempts. Remember, security is a journey, not a destination. As your application grows, so should your security measures. Stay curious, stay secure. Until next time, keep coding, keep exploring.